Hi John, how are you?
Very happy, Jerry. Our show was a complete success.
Me too. All my friends congratulate me, and my family is very happy. What's Rachel?
She's very happy about this. You know, this represents a lot of new opportunities, and besides, the next week is Patrick's first birthday, and we are happy about everything that is happening in our lives.
I'm so happy to hear that.
So, why did you come to see me?
I have a new idea to another show.
Really? Tell me.
Well, do you remember some time ago we talked about urban myths? You know, those stories that people tell in different places all over the country.
Yes, I do.
Well, my idea is to try to collect some of these stories and find out where they come from. I want to see if people have always told the stories like this, and if they have what stories they used to tell years ago. Maybe we could make a program out of it. I don't know. What do you think?
Jerry, you're a genius. Let's try.
Come in.
Excuse me, John.
Come in, Jerry. Did you find anything interesting?
Yes.
What is it?
Here's it.
Let me see.
Listen very well. Can you tell me what happened exactly?
Well, I was driving back from Brighton. I was on my way back home, and it was night.
How was the road?
The weather was good. It was a clear, dry night, and I had just driven through a small village and was still going quite slowly, and then, just outside the village, I saw a woman.
Continue.
She was standing at the side of the road, and all dressed in black she was. So I saw her immediately, and as I drove past, she put her hand out as if she was hitchhiking, and I stopped. Then, she walked up behind the car. Where are you going?
To the nearest garage, please.
Get in.
Thank you.
You have not put your seatbelt. Are you alright?
I'm sorry. We had a bit of problem with the car. That's why I'm going to the garage. The others are waiting at the car. I don't know why I'm start crying like that. I'm sorry.
Can I help you with the car?
No, thank you. The garage will be able to help me. The car is just outside the village where you stopped me.
Okay. Are you cold? I can put the heater on.
Thank you, but it's just because the rain. I'm still wet.
It hasn't finished yet.
Where did you get this?
From Liverpool, I'll tell you.
What's going on here? Is this a kind of a joke?
No, what do you mean? Joke? What are you talking about?
This is my story.
Your story? But how? I'll tell you, John. There are three men. They all told the same story. How it could be as your story?
I don't understand this. What's going on here? I don't understand this. How did he know this? How? I don't understand.
I turned to look at her for a moment and noticed her face was wet, and her hair, and her dress. Was it raining here? I asked, because I had not seen a drop of rain that day, anywhere.
What happened then?
I didn't ask any more questions, and I was beginning to wonder why she was crying about a car. So I was thinking, why is she crying about this? The garage is very close from here.
What was she doing while you were thinking?
She was looking at me. I didn't like her looking at me like that, and I looked away, back to the road. I was starting to feel uncomfortable and nervous. There was something strange with that woman.
Did you find the garage?
After a while, I saw the sign that said there was a garage in 500 meters. I felt almost happy. I just wanted to get her out of the car. I said, "We'll soon be there," but she didn't answer. Then, suddenly, as I was getting close to the bend in the road, she started to scream.
And what did you do? What happened? I mean, what did she start to scream?
I don't know, but I went cold inside. I turned to look at her, and as I did, she suddenly put her hands on the steering wheel of the car and pulled it. I shouted at her, stop it, what are you doing? Do you want to kill us?" The car was moving from side to side as she pulled on the steering wheel, and I tried to keep the car straight in the road, but she was really strong. I pulled the steering wheel as hard as I could with my right hand and hit her arm with my left hand.
And then?
The car was still going from side to side. I put my foot on the brake really hard. But with her still pulling on the wheel and me standing on the brakes like that, the car just turned around. I lost control. The car hit the grass at the side of the road and jumped in the air and hit the grass again and then came to a stop. My heart was going like a train.
And how was she?
She was looking straight in front of her with her hand over her mouth. I shouted at her, "Why did you do that? What's the matter with you?" She looked at me and then opened the door. She got out of the car and ran back down the road. Then I tried to open my door, but my seatbelt was stuck. When I got it off, I opened the door. I jumped out of the car and I ran after her. But there was no Lady in Black. No cars parked at the side of the road with people waiting in them. Nothing. She had gone. She disappeared.
Get your car keys. I'll drive, and take your cell phone, and the cell phone numbers of the three men. This can be. I don't understand. So, this is the place where the man met the hitchhiker?
Yes, this is the place.
Is he sure?
He said he will never forget this place. Yes, this is the same place.
Jerry, this is the place where I met Rachel. This is the place where I met my wife. I was driving back to London and she was hitchhiking. When I saw her, I stopped and I gave her a lift. She was wearing a black dress, just like the story of the man. She was right there.
Have you heard any stories like that around?
Well, I can't say that I have, but this is a very quiet place. If something happens, people talk about it. You know what I mean?
So you haven't heard any strange recently?
Like I said, this is a very quiet place. If something happens, people love to talk about it, to gossip. So I'm sure that if anything happened, I will have heard anything about ghost stories. You say they met this woman near the village? All three of them met her at the same place?
Four men met her.
But I thought you say 3 men reported you this incident.
No, four men. This is the same place north of the village, near the village actually.
Near the village? Near the sign? The sign? Well, there is something. Yes, of course there is something.
What?
I forgot it.
What?
It was an accident, a terrible accident. It was what we call an SCA accident. A single car accident, just one car.
Go on.
The driver seemed to lose control coming around the bend over the village. Maybe she was going too fast, or maybe something happened inside the car. Do you really want to know more about this?
Continue.
Okay, it was a rainy night. The road was wet, and the car left the road and hit a tree. And that was it. They were both killed immediately.
They?
Yeah, the woman and the child, the woman's son. They were dead.
How old was the child?
He's just a baby. He even wasn't 1 year old.
Yes.
Yes, just like my son Patrick.
Something very strange is happening. The story occurs in the same place where I met my wife. And now the police told me that there was an accident which killed a woman and her child. Moreover, they are much like my family. All indicates that Rachel is the hitchhiker, but she can't be the Lady in Black. It's impossible. I'm very scared. I must clarify this.